there, good looking. Stick around for a fun little standing only abs routine. No tools are required, and we are gonna be in and out in less than 12 minutes, baby. Now, hey, if you're new to the channel, I would love to keep working with you. So click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. That way I can let you know whenever I upload a new workout, and we can continue this journey together as a team. Deal? Awesome. Click the subscribe, lace up those runners, and let's go start training those abs. Hello there, hey, welcome. I'm PJ from fitnesswithpj.com, and I help women over the age of 40 reclaim the tush, as well as many other muscles of their 20s. Hey, listen, I have been a personal trainer, health coach, fitness instructor for 25 years now. I'm 50 years old myself, and that's why I started this channel. So I am so happy you hopped in. Now we're gonna get ourselves warmed up, and then we are diving right into this workout, because I promised you in under 12 minutes in the intro, and I want to deliver. So let's just do a few standing cat and cows to get our spine and our abs warmed up, and then we'll dive into it. So feet shoulder width apart, hinge forward with the hips, okay? Now I want you to inhale, allow the low back to arch, and the head looks up. Hands resting on your thighs. Now exhale and round the spine, tuck the torso under, bring the chin to chest. Perfect. Now flow through this for a few at your breath. And as you do so, I'll explain the workout. So we have 6 standing exercises in which we use our abs to both stabilize the body as well as twist the body. 2 rounds, 45 seconds on. You can take a break if you need to, but we are gonna try and flow through all 2 rounds real quick. Not try, we will. There is no trying. Let's do 1 more. And release. All right, we're starting with alternating windmills. This is the only kind of technical move, so let me quickly demo this and then we'll start flowing through the move. Typically with a windmill, we do one side at a time with the toe turned out. With alternating, I'm gonna ask you to turn both toes out. Feet are wider than your shoulders. Trying to keep the spine as neutral as possible, we will push the hip away while we slide one hand down the inside of our foot, and we're trying to line the arms up, good, and then push the hip the other direction, and so forth. If you need to slightly bend the knees because you have tight hamstrings, go for it. All right, you ready? Let's pull up those pants. Let's get busy. Round 1. Push the hip away, good. So as I said, typically we'll do just usually when I teach this exercise, we stay with one side for the full set, and we'll normally have a dumbbell on this arm that's on top. So what we're doing here is using the obliques to help stabilize the body as we're doing the windmill pattern. With standing abdominals, a lot of it is using the abs to stabilize the body, right? Because you can't do a traditional crunch and so forth. Knee up with twist, coming up. Time. Feet in, hands light behind the ears. As we bring the knee up, we want to think about doing an ab crunch and twisting, okay? Let's try it. Good, other side. So contract the abs. So like you're doing that crunch pattern, or what would be called a crossover on your mat. Now we're just trying to mimic that motion, standing. Getting into hips, there's no doubt. Getting into balance. Maybe getting the heart rate up a bit. But hey, that's all right, isn't it? Try to keep the elbows back though. You really want that twist pattern to come through the waist, not through the shoulders. Cross jabs coming up next. Time. Feet a bit wider now. Give me some bend in those knees. Bring the arms down, elbows in towards the rib cage. Cross, cross. Now we want that twist pattern, okay? Let's try it. Boom, boom. So it's coming through the waist, yes? Good job. And really go across the body. You can feel that pull through the side of the waist there. Knuckles even with the ground when you extend. Don't fling the arm out there. Use the muscles in the shoulders, bicep, upper back to control that jab. I used to teach a boxercise class, like, God, 15, 18 years ago. Do you remember Thai Bo? Yeah. Well, we couldn't use the Thai Bo name, so we called it Thai Box. All right, take your feet a bit wider, toes are turned out, sink the hips down. We're gonna stay in the sumo squat, hands behind the ears, and now touch the back of your heel. I think every gym in the world did that. So now we're doing a side bend, getting what's the internal obliques here as we bring rib to hip, trying to touch the back of our heel, and also getting into the quads. Hello, legs. Knees are tracking with the toes, so make sure you push those knees out. Don't let them cave in. Good, and then when you come back up here, right, readjust, sit yourself upright. Perfect. Time. All right, you're gonna take the left knee, hands are behind the ears lightly, we're not pushing on the head. Bring the knee out wide and bring the rib to hip as the knee comes down, and then twist, okay? Twist. So externally rotate the knee, or the hip I should say, and then come across the body. Perfect. Timer goes, right side. So I took my big clock down from behind me because I had a good comment from a subscriber saying that it was hard to see my head. So let me know below what you think, if it's easier to see me with no clock. It's not like I use the clock anyways. I haven't put a battery in the damn thing for over 3 years. It was purely decoration. Woo! Feel that in the hip too, right? Your hip flexor? Yeah. Shake out those arms. So we've got the right side, same thing. Keep yourself upright. So we're using the deep core muscles to stabilize. And then let's use those obliques too. Side bend and twist. So this is the last move of the series. We are taking it back to the top with those alternating windmills as soon as that timer goes. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. Hi, George. How you doing, bud? Yeah, good boy. Gonna let me work out? Yeah, or you just gonna sit there? Sorry, you want a pat? My bad. Oh, just claps. Time. This is George, if you haven't been to the channel. He is now my 11-month-old long-haired shepherd puppy. He's my baby. Ready? Alternating windmill, so toes are turned out. Push the hip away, come down, excellent. Other side. Now this is also a really good move for shoulder mobility. So I really like this move, and you're gonna see a lot more of it moving forward with the workouts, because not only do we need to work strength, right? Core strength, muscle strength, we need to work mobility, because that definitely diminishes as we get older. Knee up with twist coming up. And I just got a dead dog here behind me. Actually, it's his year birthday in a few weeks. Time. All right, knee up and twist. So feet, bring them in. You want them about hip width or shoulder width. Hands light behind the ears. Pull those elbows back. Ready, set, and knee twist. So again, we want to twist through the waist, okay? Not through the shoulder. And let's hope I don't step on his paw. I don't think he'd like that. We're in a heat wave right now where I live. We don't get many of those in Vancouver, BC. So the poor dogs are so lethargic. I want to buy him a used Mr. Turtle pool so he could lay in it. I don't know if he would, but I can't find one. I'd lie in it. Cross jabs coming up. Time. All right, so feet shoulder width apart and knees are slightly bent. We call this an athletic stance, so you're really grounded and rooted. Elbows into the rib cage and twist. Breathe. My other dog, she refuses to get wet. She doesn't like her hair getting wet. She's very much like me. Diva. Again, try to feel the muscles contract as you twist, okay? So don't think about too much about speed. We want to think about rotation, feeling the abdominals. When you're standing and working ab work, you really got to put your mind in the muscle, because there's no doubt we're using other muscles to do the movement. So we need to focus on the abs, make sure we're feeling them. I can feel my waist, I can feel the twisting action. Good. Time. Okay, dude, you really are in the way. All right, sumo. Okay, just flake out some more. Sumo side bend. So feet wider, toes turned out, drop down, hands light behind the ears. Stay lifted for me in that center part. And now keep facing me as we try to tap the back heel. Knees tracking with the toes. Good job. Tailbone pointed down to your ground so we don't have the tush pushing back. So this is more like a sumo squat, okay?
Which phone number for grounded born?
Oh, geez. For some reason, I activated my watch. Whew. Nice little thigh burn. Time. Whew. Shake out those legs. All right, so it's left knee, externally rotate, up, and then over, okay? So we're on our last two moves. Here we go. Ready? And externally rotate. Good. And cross. Up. So working balance. So if you're really finding a challenge holding yourself here, focus your stare as best you can on something stationary. Softness in the other leg. Or, you know, maybe you get yourself a 100-pound puppy to fall asleep behind you, and that'll make you very aware. Lost my mic of your balance. Time. Keep losing my mic. It's a weird one. It sits behind your ear. Okay, other side, and then we're done. Ready? Go. So first go out, and then cross. Almost there. Time. All right, high five. Hey, thank you for joining me. You can go grab another workout. You know, you'd be set up for a low impact cardio workout or one of my strength workouts. I'll put a few suggestions down below. And then George and I hope that you subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the workout, we'd also appreciate a thumbs up, and I would love to hear from you in the comment box below. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Mwah. Good job, bud. Yeah, you tired? Need a break? Thanks for joining me.